Hello everyone and welcome to the race. We're kicking off in Nepal with the RRSL F1. We have Bav currently leading the pack as everyone gets assembled to their position on grid. 30 minutes ago we had qualifying going on. That went overall fine, but we did see a decent amount of spinning and fishtailing. But since the drivers have had their practice, we should hopefully see less of it for the race today.
Yes, so our starting three are going to be Bablato, Hein, and Tommy Boy. These three will be very competitive as they were one of the fastest times out there in qualifying.
Bavlato did also manage to set an impressive
1 minute 13.9.
1 minute 13.9, which was a whole 2 seconds faster than the person below him, Shin.
Hein with a 1 minute 16.6.
Yes.
So he definitely has the pace here.
And then that was like another whole 2 seconds faster than Tom Kitty, who was an 18.3, 1 minute 18.3.
1 minute 18.1 if I remember correctly.
Oh, 1 minute 18.1. So a second and a half then.
Yeah, so obviously timings, top three are basically going to be very competitive, but the batter half were 1 minute 20s, so we'll see how the midfielders go in today's race. But obviously, with our chicanes in the late sector 2, early sector 3, who knows what could happen. Someone could spin out and lose a lot of pace.
And here we have the formation lap kicking off. Overall, though, everybody has been sticking not in their positions, with everybody seeming to be a bit all over the place and just going as fast as they can.
Oh, already a major hit.
Huge
I believe that was
RTA.
RTA just took a massive hit into the barrier that could be detrimental to its race. Yep, yellow flag has been released. Already a couple of people are out by hitting the barriers.
What? Well, the safety car has also been taken out for a spin, though in its lap around the track as well, being driven by BB Queen. Almost spinning itself too, which is a bit of a concern. Here we are, everybody lined up on the grid as we get ready for kickoff. Lights out, not kickoff. Too much footy. So Tom.
Yes?
How do you think the race is going to go today?
I believe with a driver already out. Hein, the top two should be finalized, and the mid-range midfielder is going to have to fight for that P3.
Mm-hmm. Yes, well, where is P2? Hyun is MIA. Oh. And lights out. The race is underway. 25 laps here at Nepal.
I believe we have a false start as a car is broken.
Yeah.
I believe that is Tommy Boy with the issue.
And Bav also manages to get Bavlato also manages to catch himself. Ooh, these F1 cars have been coming in at full speed, which is quite dangerous.
Yep. Alright, as we get ready for lights out to shortly come. Here we go. Engines are ready. Let's see who goes.
Yes, we have 7 drivers on the grid today. And now we have lights out for all the races.
There we go.
For the Nepal GP. One of our commentators, Tommy Boy, will not be speaking as much today because he is on the grid himself, racing around the track right now as we speak. So it'll just be me, your commentator Doggo, to commentate today. Everybody already doing... Oh, massive crash.
Won't be
Massive
surprised if we get a
crash.
safety car or something after that.
Oh, the weekend spinning and hitting the barrier as well. Not having a good time today.
A lot of people fishtailing here.
Lots.
Losing time.
Soccer Yang too.
Oh, as we have a pole in the middle of the road.
Yes, we're gonna have to get the cone out of the road. Just got hit by Mastermind. Yes, yellow flag for Sector 3. And need to get the cone off the road.
What a yellow flag it is.
Bav already finishing, going to a second lap.
Balato's pace is just unmatched here.
Tom
Still
Kitty
winning.
5 seconds behind. Closely followed by Sokayang. And then Vizbia and then Mastermind. Another 4 seconds behind that. Slowest driver today, the weekend, probably due to his crash early on in Sector 1. Hopefully he can keep up the pace and recover his time, although he took that corner very wide.
Looks like Balato's in his whole other sector over here as the drivers attempt to catch up, but it looks like no luck's going to happen with that.
Indeed. Is Bav teammate? No, Bavlato does not have a teammate today. No one else is out here for representing Braun GP. It has just been Bav, although he's been representing it very well, getting some
Yeah.
very good
Or win.
races done.
But it's a shame to have his team miss out on that other second driver that could be crucial to them winning the Constructors' Championship this season.
As the bottom 2 teams will be dropped.
But he shouldn't have to concern about that, I think, because his team's already 100 points up.
100.
Yep.
100 points for his team. Bav has indeed been doing very well.
So his back's a bit heavy, but he can do it all, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Mastermind spinning out. Oh. Full 720 there from him. I mean, he really wants to be a driver, but I don't know, he could be a ballerina dancer.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll just see if his skill improves later on in the race. So we come
Well,
into the 4th lap.
This could be anyone's race here.
Yep.
Bablico could spin out and potentially lose the race. You never know. With this difficult track here, with the chicanes, who knows?
Ooh, RTA just barely managed to get around Vizbish on the last corner. Now they're neck and neck coming into
Look
the
at
next
this.
lap.
Bablito's nearly 14 seconds ahead of Tommy.
Crazy.
Not like we expected that.
But
As he's such a
RTA,
dominant
second and
driver.
third turn, improves his pace, outruns Viz. Oh, but he spins. And VY pulls ahead. I'm just going to call him that from now on, VY. I cannot be bothered to try and pronounce
Tommy
that.
Boy already has another spin already.
Tommy Boy with another spin.
Call him massive spin at this point, if I'm
Massive
to be
spin.
honest.
A soccer yang. Oh, fishtails.
That could be a corner cut there for him.
Could
He's
be
gonna
a
have to
corner
watch
cut.
it.
But it's intense duel going down between Soccer Yang and Tom Kitty.
There could be some calls on his corner cutting, being a bit dodgy.
Then again, the person with the superior pace will just win. And Tom Kitty definitely isn't letting up, keeping up an admirable pace against Soccer Yang. Oh, as he takes it wide, loses that pace against Tom Kitty, catches up there. Coming around on the outside.
Around the outside.
Oh, on the inside. And he overtakes Soccer Yang. Still neck and neck there.
Really good driving though from both drivers.
Indeed. Oh, Soccer Yang overtakes from the outside.
Oh, again another spin here for Tommy Boy.
Oh, Tom Kitty. Another spin. Very close duel for him there and Soccer Yang, but his spins just haven't been doing him well. And he's been losing his pace.
But it is better to get the spins out early on, not do them later in the battle where your tyres are gone. You can't push anyway. But look at that, Bablito's a whole sector ahead of everyone right now.
What livery is that?
Looks like Tommy Boy is catching up his pace.
Indeed. Oh, wait, Bav does have a teammate.
Yes, I think it's the
VY. I'm just gonna. We're calling him VY, okay?
Okay, yeah, too easy.
I didn't realize that. Yes, Bav finally with a teammate after 3 races. VY comes out to help represent his team as he goes wide and spins and hits the barrier. And disconnects and dies. Quite the shame that he won't be finishing this race today.
If we look at this, it looks like Tommy Boy has started to catch up to soccer already.
Quite the pace to recover after that spin. We could see him overtake and fly back for that P2 position.
As we have a Soccer trying to fake the pit, could lose him some pace there. Definitely something he doesn't want to keep on doing.
Soccer Yang fake pitted.
He tried to fake for the pit, try to confuse his opponents.
What? It's probably just bad road
where-
positioning.
It's where they try to go in for the pit lane. They act like they're going for the pit lane, then go out to try to confuse their opponents that they're going to do an undercut. But an undercut could very be possible on this track.
But yeah, no, Tom Kitty with just a 3-second gap, but it looks like he's improved it to just 2 seconds now.
As we have a back marker already getting lapped.
Yes, that would be the weekend getting lapped.
Bablato just really dominant this race.
Mm-hmm.
Like all races, but as we see here, the inside fighting it neck and neck right now.
Nah, Tom Kitty is still pretty far behind, so
Now, my screen, Anyway, continue on. What a sick drift.
Oh, sick drift.
Try to keep
Almost
that pace.
worked in his favor, but didn't lose too much pace because of it.
Soccer could be pitting soon, as he wants to try to undercut his teammate, his opponent here.
Oh.
But tyres could also be a factor here on why everyone's struggling at the moment, as we're already 8 laps in.
Wait, the weekend is now dead too. Gone. As
But it looks
Bav
like-
overtakes Mastermind.
Looks like Bablato's teammate is gone. As we have a lock up here for Tommy Boy. So he locks up in one of those chicanes.
Yes, Bav teammate did leave. He spun, hit the barrier, and then died.
Oh, as Soccer goes wide here, losing some pace here. Tommy Boy capitalizing on this, getting that slipstream behind him.
Indeed.
Oh, as
Oh, Sokiyang spinning
Soccer,
again, fishtailing, not spinning, fishtailing.
Soccer really struggling here, could be looking to pit soon.
Oh, Sokiyang also
Wide
taking it very
again.
wide there. As Tommy Boy starts to catch
As
up,
he
really.
starts to looks like Tommy Boy's really putting the pressure on Soccer, as he's cracking under this pressure here. The same could be said about Tommy, as we have a driver going reverse ways.
Is that Mastermind? Yellow flag, sector 2. Oh,
Soccer really trying to pull everything out here, out of his bag, but it looks like Tom is just sticking with him like glue. So he's trying to take the widest option to keep his speed alive as we come into the main straight here. And we could see a pit real soon. So technically the pit wheel, oh god, Soccer taking a bit wide here. Losing his pace still. There's just a lot of pressure here for P1 and P2 and P3 here. On who will get bragging rights for that second position.
I don't know. Oh, and my Roblox has crashed.
Soccer nearly hits it into the barrier here. There,
Sorry
really.
about that, everyone. He'll be rejoined with the race momentarily.
Oh, Tom spinning out a bit. controlling it back, but losing his pace yet again.
Indeed.
This is very sad to see that happen again. Hopefully this team can fix up and look for an undercut possibly. As I believe on the team radio, Tommy Boy's going to pit.
Tom Kitty going in for another lap there.
Looks like it doesn't pit though. So it could be a master plan to actually confuse their opponents, as everyone can hear their radio. Very fun games they can play.
Mm.
As another lockup.
Tom spins and goes into the sand.
Nothing's changed here.
Goodbye, Tom.
But looks like Bavlato could be looking to lap very
Sokyang?
shortly. Tommy Boy and Sokyang.
True. Sokyang and Tom Kitty both are slowly getting creeped up upon by Bavlato. As they're now getting closer to being lapped.
I believe there's only minimal actual distance, speed difference, sorry, between P1 and P2 and 3 now, as Bavlato's only looked to gain 0.3 of a second difference.
Mm-hmm. Now that everyone is spread out from one another,
We could see some pit strategy changes,
yep.
as laps are going to be reduced. This is unknown to everyone, as now would be the time you want to, as there's another lockup here for Tommy Boy. He's really going to have to fix those up soon, versus CC.
Oh,
We'll be hurting him very shortly.
CC there, cutting the corner real hard. Now let's analyze the race that's been going down so far. Overall, best lap goes to Bavtilo with a 1 minute 14.7.
That's just outrageous.
Second best goes to Sokyang with a 117.9. Then third best goes to Tom Kitty with a 118.5, which also just so happens to be their positioning. Then sectors overall, best sector 1 goes to Bav with a 25, and then Sokyang with a 25.8, and then Tom,
Looks like
26.
we have Tommy Boy pitting for new rubber as he tries to push on. This new rubber should be able to help him gain some pace up. Try to get a fastest lap here. As
However, if Sokyang does not pit,
Bav pits, Soccer's going to be in trouble here if he doesn't pit.
Yeah, that is indeed right. If he tries to keep it up the whole time and manages to wear his tyres correctly, he may be able to pull it off. However, this far into the race, he probably won't be able to do it. And a late pitting strategy may only just harm him more by causing him more spins and slower pace. And he comes in for the pits indeed on lap 14.
Soccer has come into the pits. He's going to have to be careful though. Doesn't want to be breaking any rules in the pit limiter.
Oh, Tom, did you spin?
No.
Why is your sector 2 26 seconds?
Maybe I did spin.
Still though, Tom putting in a good sector 3 with 34.3 seconds. in the meantime. Tom Kitty is now just slightly behind Soccer Yang as their duel continues to rage on throughout the race. And Tom Kitty still trying to catch up there to his pace.
Very unfortunate that Tom Kitty has been really affected by his spins in the chicanes, where it was told it was going to be a deadly place, the first place. So he's going to be very disappointed about that after the race, but still looks to be looking for a podium here.
Sokyang, 49.2 seconds behind the leader. The leader is definitely getting closer and closer. If they aren't careful, just another 20 seconds slower and they'll both be lapped. 30 seconds slower. Tommy Boy taking it really wide there on that turn. Still didn't drastically affect his pace and still has Soccer Yang in his sights. Looking to overtake him with just 3 laps left. Oh, getting close now.
This new rubber's really helped him as he's been able to warm up his tyres better. As
Indeed.
Stocker nearly loses
it. Tom Kitty capitalizing on that moment and takes him out from the inside, getting P2 in the 16th lap.
But with an impressive lap of 1 minute 16.8, with one corner cut just going wide earlier before in sector 3.
That is a new fastest lap. However, with a corner cut,
It will be the lead.
yeah, it sadly does not count. But Bav, with a new best time of 1:14.4. Oh, Soccer Yang spinning and hitting the barrier there. Really losing it now. Doesn't have much time left to try and catch up. But still though, Bav doing really well for his team. Still keeping up remarkable pace. Oh, taking it wide there. Definitely should have slowed down a bit earlier there. But still though, keeping up a very good pace. Very quickly catching up to Tom Kitty and Soccer Yang, who are now only 20 seconds behind. We may even see them get lapped near the end of the race if they don't keep up a good pace.
Yes, as I said before, Babato is just on another level. On another universe, I should state. I wouldn't even recognize him in our galaxy. I reckon he's just on another... He's not even on another level, it's just... Words can't describe how fast he is.
Yeah, it's like a Hamilton without a Verstappen.
Yep.
So, is that a right metaphor?
Yeah, that's a good... It's like a Nico, like if Hamilton didn't have Nico Rosberg or Max Verstappen. Or even Vettel.
Rosberg, the one. Fact.
Retiring after winning a world. I think that's what Balotelli might try to do.
Wins 3 times, retires.
Legit wins a world championship and retires.
And he'd also be incredibly disappointed how his one teammate has had across the past 4 races has left him and even managed to finish the race. Big shame. But it's something the racers are just gonna have to live with.
But Sokka's gonna have to watch himself. He could be getting a drive-through penalty here.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
only 6.
Soccer Yang also just got lapped by Bav, and it's Bav speeding ahead. He's going to catch up to Tom Kitty any moment now, as he's on his last lap. He can't lose his pace, all the pressure is on. Can't be lapped by Bav in just a 19-lap race.
Definitely something he doesn't want to put on his resume anytime soon.
Lapped by Bav.
At last lap.
Still though, Bav just seconds behind.
I don't see him. All I see is him and my
Mastermind
dust.
also recovering from taking it really wide there.
As we
fishtailing into the sand, almost hit the broken car.
And looks like Tommy Boy was not lapped by Babato.
Lucky.
Something he can definitely say he hasn't been affected by this race.
He's also the only person who wasn't lapped by Bav. Good pace. Aside from a couple of spins, which we'll see improvements over as the cars improve for the next week.
Yep, teams are going to really want to capitalize.
Capitalize?
Yeah, capitalize.
Almost hit the barrier, Tom.
It was all planned. As Master gets lapped again.
Oh.
Alright, well, I think this is it. Sorry, it's a bit of a mess at the moment. We've been having some technical issues with servers and all the above.
You only listed one thing.
Mate, you know what I mean. And Tommy Boy finishes on P2.
It's midnight.
Yeah.
And hits the barrier.
Alright, thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching indeed. Mastermind doing donuts. Yeah, he knows his position. It's P4. So, in the end, we have Bav winning the Nepalese GP, Tom Kitty second, Soccer Yang third, Mastermind fourth, RTA DNF, I forget his name, sixth, and VY seventh. All with DNFs.
Alright, well, thank you for watching. We shall see you in the next race.
Next episode. Yeah, next race, next week. Where will the next race be?
Believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm feeling it's Monza. It will be the British GP actually. Sorry, my bad.
Well, stick around, and you'll be able to watch it.
Thank you guys for watching.
Dude, we have no one in the audience. Don't worry, Super Yang supporting us. Go Super Yang. I mean Soccer Yang.
Bro, he's, oh my god, I'm so annoyed that I spun 8 times. Bro, I would have,
you put up a good fight.
I wouldn't have had to have any pressure on me, alright, if I didn't spin. Oh my god.
It's like spin. Oh, I'm catching up spin. Oh, I'm catching up spin.
I was well ahead. Spin. Oh crap. Spin. Oh, come on.
It'll be UK. Yep. Okay, UK next week, boys.
I tried